anybody till they kneel. You gon' feel the burn so bad that your magic won't even heal. Pull the metal out, man, you cannot be for real. Got a fireball for anyone thinking they got balls of steel. Did you get that? I just say some lightning, then you get zapped. Mages wanna carry me, but I'm already sick. Blast. See the fist of flame, trust that you don't want the impact. Hear my fire dragon war, now you call it lit rap. I don't care, I'll burn your house down till it disappeared. Open up the door and say, damn, is it hot in here or is it just me? Unafraid of enemies, but I would never go near Urza when she's on a murder spree. Know the guild or get shoulder with the logo. Colder than it coming from Grey, that's my bro-mo. Lucy by my side, unlocking my full power, call it Dragon Force. Couldn't even keep up with me solo.
Yeah, you might think I'm barely on the scene, but everybody knows who's carrying the team. I've been ferrying that their embarrassment upon my wings, and if you're dragging it out of me, then I'm more scary that I seem. Call me furry tail, call me blue, I ain't the worst off. Call me anytime if you a cutie and you're first off. Take it to your first stop, take your shirts off. If you got some vertigo, then try to curb it when the earth rocks. I can be a devil of your aircraft, I'm a blue angel with no airbags. That's the fair fact, show me where the flare's at. I can get you there fast, only time I take a seat is when I beat a chair's ass. It's a Chris, it's a kitty shit that I've been doing. I really hate to break it to you, but you might be stupid. Who would let me like without pussy in the posse? I got other pause I need, so don't pause me.
Dreams that I was chasing, got what I wanted, no complaining. Yeah, I chose this, I'm devoted. Gonna show them that I'm more than just a pretty face. Just let me whip them into shape. Keys on my hip, you can't escape. No, I won't blow it, I won't blow it. Key to your heart ain't the only one I'm holding. Got it locked down, yeah, this gate's about to open. Hope you're ready, cause my spirit's going all in. About to leave you broken, might have your heart stolen. Cause I'm fucking adorable, mage in disguise. But I can do more than just wind up the guys. Got powerful friends with a turn of a key, they'll be by my side.
When they tried to bring heat to a beast that was stronger, you lack speed when I freeze, you're a goner. They try to beat me, but they flee, couldn't bother. Cause I'm a monster with little bit to no honor. I slaughter and I'm down, but I'm still in. I could be a villain, always tend to do things I almost never be willing. Don't mean to come across so cold, see I was different. You lost a couple of friends while I lost my entire village. Fight me, but stay cautious. When I unleash, leaves the whole room frosted. And when they've got me, don't believe that we've lost it. They say I'm not weak, nah, they cannot stop us, and that's a promise. Couldn't interrupt as much as they want to. Never gonna give it, even if I know I got to. Cause they will know I'm in it to be winning this a lot. And I'll be fixing the name Team Grey, fuck not to.
Phantom Lord upgrade, now a fairy tale. And if you're looking at my grave, you'll be reading Braille. Yandere, what I make, I don't need bail. Feelings ain't fake, moving up the power scale. Part of me missing, I'm living in a cloud burst. Sacrifice another God, cause I'm putting in first. Putting in work, giving into my thirst. Turn a drip to a slice of it, just gon' hurt. Unison raid, we taking out the fakes. Riding shotgun, take cover, take game. No shame for these mages I wanna play. You better think twice before speaking on my name. If I'm acting up, give me the punishment. And now you're done to fuck, cause I'ma keep it wet. Baby, grab the cups, I can be your pet. And I'll be the most loyal girl you ever met.
You coming at the guild, little nigga, that's a death wish. You don't want a box, cause these squares will get checked quick. Iron Dragon Lance give us the same setting when I make you bite the steel and fire in your belly. Ass bro, bent over, ass whooped in a battle. Take me 50 shades of grey to be stuck in anyone's shadow. My power's a colossus, dude, and your firepower lacking. When they meet the metal dragon, now these niggas metal dragon. The steel make y'all stop, ain't we're dying, y'all. I'll leave they jaw drop when it's cracked with iron bars. But when you ride out, beware the cab you in. Metallic all black with the shadow trim. Iron explode on a god, now you praying to a phantom lord. When the shrapnel leave him twisted like iron dragon roar. Ask Levy what it do with the iron rod. This fairy tale, don't fuck with the squad.
They be acting up, watch me shift the mode and make the battle tough. You moving like Hinata, but that shit ain't even rattle us. Master with the metal, I cast it into your temple. Then I send over your body like what, have you had enough? Next time, pick someone that is your own size. Treat you like the guild, you see points when the bird flies. Bitch, I be a specialist, I can do this with closed eyes. Flick of the wrist, let you know when it's showtime. Wait, hold up. What do you stand for? This metal got extendos like the way that I transform. They only seen red when I whip out the damn sword. No matter where you go, for the green I'ma crash. They ask me what my weapon do is send you to your funeral. If I pull the metal, I'll turn the shit to a musical. Leave you boxed up like you worked at a cubicle. Cash in the quest, you know the usual.
Levy's turn, I got a way with words. Power of a storm, make a levy burst. So don't get me stirred. A girl that goes off if you let her. With the weather in my letters, make a deadly surge. Yeah, you don't get it, let me spell it out for you. Magic with the pen and my reading scale force you soar through. So just give me the signal, I'll be there with a whole list full of runes simple. Got a good heart and you know I'm book smart. Only like a G'll hit it cause he always looks sharp. Walking dictionary, my vocabulary's off chart. Strong language, lines bite like dog barks. Flip the script and you'll be ripped to bits. You gon' miss this, I'm mystic with glyphs I spit. Translator with the different ancient scriptures. Spray 1,000 words and I'll paint a picture.
I got small fists and I use them to fight. Shy with a twist to assist with what's right. Support magic's packing a punch in the grind. Games and change drastic with moves from the sky. Deep breath, taste the air, I know when it'll pour. Rain and claw down on you, our guild is more. I can be kind in a class and seem tiny until I'm unleashing the sky dragon's roar. Body swap like it's nothing. 12-year-old, I'ma be something. Pull up a
Transformational powers, I do as I please. You're barely a challenge, your crew is in need. I know your next move takes a chance you complete. Or bow at my feet as I strive and exceed. I am not a child, you won't like it if I'm riled. Not too excited, I be mild. But in a battle, I get wild. Cause I am on the prowl. That is how I style. Don't ask to show a smile. Need some tea, I want it, meow.
If you smell what I'm cooking, don't you step to my clan. Everybody knows that I'm the most electrifying man. The people's champion, bringing power throughout the land. That'll lay the smack down for all of you candy yam. And avenge you, you getting what you asking for. Mjolnir, why a peasant trying to match with Thor? When I up orange, there won't be a back and forth. Cause everybody catches static with my dragon roar. Anything that you can do, I can do effortless. I could be the number one man in your regiment. All of your kings you serve can get dethroned. They are clone of my shadow like Mephiles. Come and take a step into my thunder palace. I will be the one to truly let you in. If we hopping in the battle, let's rock and roll. But I'm sure that you know that the best will win.
Stepping up to me, get a taste of the gill. Victory is too sweet, now I'm hungry for real. Now you mess with my team, no, we cover the deal. You're looking quite winded, cause I fought out a meal. Look, I got my babies with me, they woke up and chose violent. Can't help it, cause a monster soul is inside of them. Every tell the truth, the ops, you can lie with them. Boy, I'm trigger happy, don't you know I'm too fly for them? Yeah, I'm too fly with it, put them to the sky with it. Try to ride the wave so they dive in it. Time to take the tide as he rides with it. Try to take control like we fine with it. Look into my iris, look at who you fighting. Now you can't see me, cause now they frightened. A big don't know where you can't beat me. They look excited, crumble or I fire a big beam. White shocking mask off, it's always a big scene.
All you blue Pegasus now managed cause I'm over it. This is real magic, pure damage, no Clovis kid. Running different sets to check if they were running it. Everywhere I go they're upset with how I'm sunning it. Ain't number one, well that's what who said. Now was it you, yeah, man still upset cause I abused it. Hit you with some magic that I haven't even used yet. The magic that I carry packs my hammers in a tool shed. Thunder on guard, tribe, running straight to the top like eyes on it. Absolute shadow, how I fight onyx. Runic letter words, yeah, you better get the hearse, I know. And I swear on God, I'll make my stand. When I treat you like the click, quick flick with the back of my hand, yeah.
Full of pride, I ain't with every stride. If I catch you mean mugging, I'ma hit him with the stone eye. I can't help how I glide, leave them all seeing double, but I'm the one with the four eyes. Swift tongue, I ain't gotta tell you no lies. Every word spoken got a dab of enchantment, while the rest of you dabbling. Yeah, I'm busy just casting, and I might say, damn, man, I'm looking fantastic. Don't take the view for granted, just one glance, leave you petrified like some beautiful granite. Baby, I got the magic, got bombs for the mic, don't let me ignite. Have your full body take flight. It's a fairy bonanza, leave him shook like a dancer. And the pen so light, I could rewrite it twice till I freed up the stanzas. Nah, that's an enhancement.
Mira, mira, look, they how those chicos shook. Not just a model of good nature, our model looks. Was on the wings of rebellion, now I fly high. Like Mary Jane, but my speed in the sky high. When I dispatched, I press, do I suppress and let you ingest? Off these light, but I deflect, need to come correct, it's a takeover. Death can change your life and make you makeover. Oh, look at the clock, demon time. Souls unlocked, these are mine. I can shield you from this heathen or this bloodline. A devil's advocate, transformed to do my bidding. A Satan's soul think I play fair, you must be kidding. I'm your true Majin Buu. Material white fool, I'm always next to you. Mess with my family or friends, you could try. But I'm the protector, so you can come and die.
I hope you ready for the takeover. I'm going 8, told you motherfuckers out here getting chipped like we play poker. Fuck with my MJ, you better remain sober. She got her props and I'm high to the gate owner. You talk like you tough, I don't give a damn. I'm well suited for this, it's just business, fam. Got a beast in my soul, I'm the biggest man. Ain't no tip in the skill,
Heyo, hello Fantastics, it's Mr.Clintastik here today with a Final Fantasy quick draft. Yes, it is finally that time. Final Fantasy is finally here. At least for quick draft. It's been here for a little minute now. I'm really excited I was able to go to MagicCon Vegas. It was so fun. There was so many people there. It was overwhelmingly full. I mean, they just had people from all walks of life, vendors. I mean, people were trying to get products, signatures, play in tournaments, all sorts of things. So that was really, really nice. And I'm glad to have taken part in that one. All right, so here we got Clive. You may discard your hand, draw cards equal to your devotion to red, which with him on the battlefield would be 2. And then you exile Clive and return it to the battlefield transform under owner control, where he can, a 9/9 that can fight up to 1 target creature, and then add 4 mana. If it has 3 or more lore counters on it, exile it, turn to the battlefield face up. He's already at 5/5. That's just exciting all around. Let's see, where's my, is it Untapped G Companion app? Gonna load up the Untapped GG companion app. I think that's where I'm gonna go. You know, have a nice little. Is it a bomb? Is Clive a bomb? It's saying I need to restart the client to get the overlay to work properly. So give me just a moment there. Really excited. I'm hoping to get a draft in and over the next few days start doing some pack openings. I got 3 collector booster packs for taking part in the premium weekend, and I also got a play booster box for taking part in a sealed commander event, which was pretty cool. Okay. Now it looks like it wants to work correctly. Okay. Why is it not doing the thing? Do I have to close it and reopen it? Mm-hmm. What is happening? It's not giving a single rating. What is happening here? Let me try one more time. Maybe the ratings are not even really ready yet because it's so early in the season. Okay, nope. There we go. I was like, yeah, it looked like a little technical difficulty. So Clive is looking to be a bomb, but is rated a 53 um, on Untapped, and it's like a 4.5 on Channel Fireball. Channel Fireball gives Thunder Magic a 3.5 and rates it a 44. So overall, Clive's like rated a higher, a better card. I wouldn't mind getting Thunder Magic, but these would be easier to get than Clive. So let's do it. Hmm. Okay. So Untapped GG gives this a 3.9, and Channel Fireball gives it a 3.5. Channel Fireball rates this a 3.5, and Untapped GG says it's a 44. Deal damage equal to the number of non-creature, non-land in your graveyard to target creature the opponent controls. You do that one time, and then it buffs your wizards. Whereas this makes you a robot. Well, 2 robots. Let's give it a try. Let's see if red-blue is the direction we'll be going. Okay. Side quest card collection. It's getting a pretty high rating, 3.0 from Channel Fireball, 42 from Untapped GG. I like Sabo Tender personally. I think it's really good. Summon Fat Chocobo. I'm gonna give side quest card collection a shot. Draw 3 cards unlimited doesn't sound too bad. Okay, Riddy is really good. Not gonna lie. Am I gonna be able to play 3 colors? I don't know. I don't think so. Ambrosia Whiteheart's really good as well. I'm gonna grab Rydia, and if we happen to get the lands, a teamer deck would be pretty fun to play. Sahagin, a 1/3 whenever you cast a non-creature, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a 1/1 counter on this creature and it can't be blocked. Okay. There's also the Cornered by Dark Mages, but we're nowhere near black, in my opinion. Okay. Hill Gigas. What are my thoughts on it? So I played Hill Gigas over the weekend. I just felt like it was a little lackluster. It was only there to cycle to find me a mana, which that's not what I wanted there. I wanted to kind of ramp and play this early, maybe turn 5, and get some mad value out of it, trample haste type situation. But I didn't feel like I was getting the most value out of it. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the chat on that. Um, I'm gonna go with the Gigantitoad. The fact that it showed that it can be pretty powerful. So we could be like a green blue situation, a red green situation, and we could possibly still be a blue red situation. Okay. Yeah, I think the green blue land is where we're gonna go. And that allows us to continue down the path of being a 3-color deck potentially. All right, so this is what I'm seeing. Channel Fireball saying 3.0 with a 42 from Untapped GG for Brainstorm. There's also Summer GF Ifrit, which plays pretty decently and can ramp. So I'm gonna grab this one. I think it's a little more towards where I want, having a body on board. So for 4 mana, I can add 2 colorless. Don't know if I play it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We still got the Sabo Tender. We rounded up with the Laughing Mad. Okay. And we got the red and green lands. That's a sweet little run there for pack 1. That's really nice. Okay. Okay, we're going to be grabbing another blue robot. I guess so. We'll be Team Blue Robots. All right, what we got here? Go Master of Mimicry, a 3 mana, 2/4 XX copy target activated or triggered ability of a you control X times. You may choose new targets for the copies. This ability can't be copied, and X can't be 0. Let's see. I don't really understand why this is so good. It's getting a very high rating. Well, it's getting a mixed rating. Channel Fireball is giving it a split between 1.0 and 3.0, whereas Untapped GG is giving it currently a 41. Um, let's see. Untapped says good rare on good rare or top tier uncommon. That's not too encouraging. Channel Fireball has two statements. 1.0, it's a bad filler, gets cut most times. And 3.0, good playable, basically always makes the cut. That doesn't give me a lot of information. What, for me, it's not, it doesn't have an ETB. You got to sink mana into it, copy target activated or trigger the ability you control X times. So summon Ifrit, let's say that's on board, and it's triggering for its red mana, I'd have to pay 2 mana to copy it. Landfall, I'd have to pay 2 mana to copy it once. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's getting a really high rating, but I don't know when I would be pulling that off. I think I'm gonna have to disagree with that for the moment, and at least see what else is available. A 3/1 prowess that doesn't seem bad. Having a 1-drop wouldn't be bad. Let's see what we got here. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Enters enchant target permanent. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its controller untap step, and its activated abilities can't be activated. We are so low removal right now that I might have to go in that direction. I know it's pack 2, but honestly, I would probably rather have this stuck in the Summoner's Sanctum to slow down the opponent a bit. Queen Braun is good, but we're really low removal right now. Or low interaction. It's not even full removal. So let's look at our color situation. 5 blue, 5 red, 2 green. So green is looking suspiciously close to being cut. Okay, I'll grab the Blazing Bomb here. Because if it does pump up, it can potentially become a removal spell. I don't hate that I passed the first one, but I didn't necessarily want to pass the first one. I think we needed something that could deal with just bigger threats overall. Gladius has been really good. Just a really good card. Chocobo Racetrack. I think I'm gonna go with the Sahagin here. Just get another 2-drop early game that can give us benefit later. Especially if we don't end up playing green. It'd be nice to have that. I just think ramp's really strong. I'm open to playing green if if the cards are there. I like Precious Wandering. I like ramping unlimited. I think it's really powerful. That's why it's unfortunate I couldn't get the red green guy there. But his ramp is so late. It's so slow. it can be a tad frustrating. Here's another Reach the Horizon. I'm gonna grab that up there. I'm gonna grab a Syncopate. We don't have any flyers, do we? So reach creatures could be important. Does he have reach? No. It would have been great if he had reach. I think I'm going to lean into green and try to ramp so that I can have a good utilization of my flashback cards. I mean, all of our cards are playable, so we're going to have a time choosing spells. Is this another Go-Go? Oh, man. Could have had two Go-Go's. We got here 7/7 ETBs, destroy target artifact or enchantment, or you draw a card. Okay, we got a 3-mana 0/4. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets XO until end of turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast a spell. If X is 4 or more, draw a card. Okay, we'll take it. There's also the Gardener there, but, you know, Shen Toto, Tactician Magician? Okay. Thunder Magic. The red-green mana. We're going to have plenty of playables. So making sure our colors are consistent is going to be just very important. Another piece of interaction. So we're probably going to run all of our interaction. Thunder Magic came back. Oh, we're losing out on some Infinirare. It's really saying Misty and Elder for the pick, but I'm just gonna go another ramp spell, I think. Let me see. Guess we should start actually seeing what we're gonna play here. 12 creatures, so we need more creatures. That's why I'm suggesting that. Okay. Okay. Now, we do have Chocobo Racetrack that's going to produce us a couple creatures. Draftsmith is suggesting Tamer, of course, so I'm going to see what it's suggesting off top. Why doesn't it like Sabotender? Sabotender's good. Honestly, any mix of cards that the thing suggested probably was going to be pretty good. Am I missing something? Oh, a forest. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This looks about right. What y'all think, chat? And thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope y'all are enjoying the new set. Final Fantasy has been huge. Showcase my booster box. It's not a collector booster, but I took part in the event this weekend at the MagicCon Vegas, and I was able to get one, which was really nice. And while we wait, I received a Dragonstorm booster box from a Arena Direct from about a month or so ago. So it's been pretty exciting. Okay, hand looks great. Hey, thanks, Heaven. That's what we're going for. Okay, opponent starts off strong with a Zach Fair. That's kind of an indicator to me that they came to play. These Zach Fair players have been nothing to play around with. Okay, so we have all three colors on turn 2. Gonna run out Sahagin. Oh, did they miss their land drop? That is unfortunate, because we can now play our 3-drop. Do I even attack? Why not? Like, my reason for attacking there, they block. I just don't get the damage in. And or they pump spell and I just thunder magic it and I'm happy. Oh, that was a great draw. Oh yeah. That was smooth. That was a smooth play. Into side quest card collection. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh man, okay. How do I want to play it? Play it tapped, of course. Here. I really don't care to discard anything. I could just kill this and go. I think that's the move here. Because I'm not gonna discard anything, right? Okay. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond? I am unfamiliar. Let me look that up. Ooh. Is this a card game? Okay. Back from 2025. Brand new strategy card game from the popular Shadowverse CCG. No, I would have to actually check that out. I'm gonna put that on my list. All right, that was a good game. We got the jump on the opponent initially. They missed out on the mana drop, and our curve was superb. you couldn't really ask for a better curve than that. And we got our colors and everything, so it was just a nice play. All right. Well, I want to get out first. 1-4. Yeah. Scorpion Sentinel has been pretty good too. I'm sure you don't care about that token. Wow, he let that damage through. Yeah. Because I'm going to play Gigantitoad next turn anyways. Okay. Farseek. Oh, it has to be a non-creature still. Okay. They're really just stacking up defense. There's no reason to attack into both of their guys and trade. When I'm so close to having his ability trigger, he'll be a 6/6 in a couple turns. And he'll be a 4/4. Those will be good. Now, if we fire off a really good Syncopate right now and draw into a solid card, something like that draws his cards, this could turn around. But right now, this is his pivoting point. If he has a good play right here, that's low to the ground, especially as far as mana cost. So I'm simply gonna sink all my mana into it. Simply to trigger Sahagin. Okay. Still no need to trade here. We're one turn away. That was a good draw. Gisali Greens. Gisali Greens. So the opponent's still at 4 mana. We're about to be at 7. He's about to do 2 damage to one of our things. Our token, which is fine. Oh, another Sahagin. So now he attacks for free, and this Sahagin can attack for free. And boom, boom. They're double blocked there, but yeah, I think that's fine. We'll still have. No, we don't give him that option. Oh, for sure. You've been playing since it came out? Now, Sahagin is not a bad play here, but I would hope to have another one. They're missing out a lot of damage by not attacking with their birds. No, I've never streamed SV before. Oh. So they do 10 damage to us. And we pretty much crack back for infinite, right? Because they block here and take 4. Yeah, we win. I don't know what that was trying to prove, but... Like, that was a terrible attack. That was a horrible attack. Like, no offense, but... I gotta take a look at that one real quick. Like, what world do I block? I have my lineup of creatures, you have your line of creatures. You've established the board presence where, since I have no hand, I need to draw into something to really deal with you. Otherwise, yeah, I swing in with my 6/6, you block with a token or something. Or you can double block my 6/6 at this point because you've stacked your guys. I do have this potentially unblockable, but he's not unblockable. Well, this one. He wasn't unblockable yet. I don't know. In my head, I don't attack there, hoping they whiff, don't draw any plays, and maybe I can start reestablishing a board state. Oh, let me cancel this. All right, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Yeah, they must have raged out to have attacked right there because that just wasn't an optimal attack. Okay, let's keep it going. Clive, where are you? We want to play some Clive. our hands have been great. Lands have been lining up, and I think it's in part because we do have the dual lands in deck. So that first game we had, had them ready, and after that it's just been just great. We got Precious Wanderings for turn 3. This is a fairly slower hand than we've seen so far. Now we don't have a turn 2 play. Now we hope they play something worth killing right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother to ramp right now. I'm gonna throw down a permanent. And then hopefully follow up into Gigantitoad. Okay, I see. I hate I missed my land, but if things go right, we'll syncopate here. We're gonna do it for 3 and draw a card off of it. They get to put a land on target creature, so they're swinging in for 4. It's not good. We'll go get 2 of our tap lands. I think we swing here. Now we got 2 of the Wanderings. Not only do they find mana for us, but they also put counters on things. And we also have Clive to just jam down. And since we don't necessarily need to ramp, we could always throw the Wanderings away. Try to draw something different. Don't know yet. Honestly, I think I used the Wanderings to pump the Gigantitoad. So he's getting, what, 3 counters, going up to, what, 9? I can only go up to 8. I can make my guy survive, but... Yeah, I can let my guy survive, but I can't do much past that. Snow Villagers is a problem. We're gonna lose our Shanto. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked there. Right. Okay. I have 10 mana, so I could play two things. Alright, they exile the thing. That was a great draw for him, right? This is lifelink. I gotta block both things. Yeah, I'm cooked. I should not have attacked. They punished me there. I only have 8 cards left anyways. I can't discard a card, even though I need to. Man. Okay. What now? All this game and you're gonna throw this double strike? First strike and vigilance. Okay. First strike. That makes sense. I can't discard a card, so do I just run out the racetrack? No. It's just gonna make a 2/2 when I could be making like a 5/5 right now. So. think here. 5, that's 13, 16. I need like one more point. So if they block this, they take 10. So they're forced to pretty much fully block here. Well, they gain life. They gain life if they block there. Yeah, they're forced to lose their board here. Are you serious? I didn't read the cards. I didn't know these at the end of the game turned into freaking 7 sevens. And I only had 5 cards left. Like I was trying to fight that out, but that was tough. That was tough. Not getting my removal till that late in the game was so painful. Not having any artifact enchantment removal was so devastating. But it happens. Like, I think there was some routes I could have chosen there that I didn't quite go. Maybe not removing that 1/1 creature to start. I think that it goes all the way back to that. Wait to see what they play next. That was an excellent draw for us. I kept this hand without even properly evaluating it. I'm not gonna blow it up because it just ramps him at this point. There's Rydia. I don't really want to run Rydia out into that. I'd rather just try to ramp at instant speed. Okay, they play a tap land. We get another free shot at us. We attempt to ramp. They could counter. We got 2 blue in hand, so we'll just go get another green red. Sahagin. We have 5 mana. Well, access to 5 mana. Let's run out Rydia. Let's run out of mana. Discard an island. Run out Sahagin. Pass turn. That didn't play out too bad. I was afraid of a counter there. They didn't have it. So they're still swinging into us here. I'm just gonna do that. They could have the counter here, which would be devastating, but what we gotta try. Bard's Bow. No blocks. Got us down to 13. Oh no. Three great spells. We're swinging. I gotta remove that. So. Man, that last game was so painful. My gosh. Gotta give them props on that. Oh, it slowed down on us. We take those. We take those. So. Cards in deck 15. What the heck? All right. You know, I didn't even realize the dude had reach. You know how cooked I would have been? Read the cards, people. Read the cards. I did not. I was overlooking that card had reach. All right. So right there, we was gonna draw a good number of cards. We was gonna discard our hand, which was 0, and draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards on top of it, with a board state looking like this. Whew, whew, that's a screenshot. That's a screenshot right there. Obliterated. Oh man. Teamer good stuff. Doing the thing, doing the thing. All right, I'm gonna get the next match started, but I gotta take a call real quick. Stay tuned. It is looking so grim. They got such a great start. Even if I block that, let's say I can attack. Best I can do is wait for him to target something. What? Oh, I can only do that as a sorcery? Oh my god. Gladius is so good. Gladius is so good. I might have to take out Chocobo Racetrack. Granted, it probably could go off. I'm not lining up like that. I'm not lining up for it to be a good turn 5 do something. I wouldn't mind having Sabo Tender in here either. Clive, I'm gonna be honest, Clive hasn't been looking like a end the game card, even though he's a 6-mana spell. He's been coming down and just the game has already been done. Because I'm trying to play all my other spells first, but we'll see. So far, I haven't been overly excited to have had Clive. This is a hand where we really want to hit a blue mana on turn 2. That'll just set us up excellently. Okay, well, we didn't get it. Maybe turn 3 mana. Did not get it. And we're going against the aggro deck, so there is that. So we lucked out right there. The blue mana took its time, but it showed up. Power the Mountain Chocobo did a couple things. It pumped up the Sahagin and made it unblockable, and got a mana out of our deck, so we're less likely to draw this. I did consider the Retrieve the Esper card here to be able to effectively block the 2/1, but it wouldn't have thinned our deck out at all. So that's what I was going for. Because I think I can take a turn of taking 2 damage, essentially. They didn't equip. What y'all think they got going on? They didn't bother to equip. Hmm. Snow villagers was a problem before. Why are they mountain cycling so heavy? They could be playing that spell. What is happening? Like, do they have a big play they want to make? I'm sure that I'm trying to use my Sahagin as much as possible while I can. Whoa. Like Sahagin did all the work. Sahagin did all the work. And they have a onboard removal spell. I'm not quite sure why they're not using it. When I tell you it's throwing me off so heavy. Alright, they got a heavy defense lurking. I can't really move right now. Do I just send this in for trades? so okay with this. Think I could probably save that. Okay, I'm okay with that. It took out a lot of the fuss, and he was gonna drop my unblockable guy regardless. But they may as well let it through. I need a card to discard with for summon Ifrit. Ooh, interesting. We swing with Ifrit and this guy. Okay. No block. I feel some kind of shenanigan happening there. Perfect. Good draw. Great draw. Okay. That was a good draw for them. I'm like, how? How do we draw so many lands? They block here, they block here, they take 3. That's not enough. Exile Clive, return it to the battlefield. Okay, they scoop it up. All right. It worked out. I mean, they had a big army. They did some things that I didn't quite understand there. Personally, some plays that I was like, maybe I should. They had me questioning. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a turn where I probably could have ramped and just put a counter on something, but I didn't. I played out my 4 drop, And they dropped that 4-drop. So I'm like, was that the right move? But it worked out in the end. They just scooped it up to Clive. Really hoping not to be stuck at 2 mana. Perfect. We're ready for Syncopate. So we don't have to deal with that at all. Into the Wanderings. We didn't get a red duel. Oh, we have it in hand. Oof. They got a 2-1 on board. We could get Rydia on board. I don't want to discard any of my things though. I don't want to I really don't want to discard anything. I just put Rydia. No. Let's go. Hmm. That was a hard choice. Now we're just trying to dump our hand out to play Clive. Turn this down. I don't care to remove either of those things. Like those things really aren't worth removing. Oh my jeez. Okay. When we lose this to value, like my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have played side quest card selection. Yeah. Yeah. And just played Rydia and got it on board. I think that was the move. Yeah, it was just an awkward opening. It was just an awkward opening. I didn't have any of my flashback. I didn't get any of my flashback cards to discard. Yeah, maybe I should have just ran out Radia, played the mana, maybe discarded one card. Yeah, this was tough. This was a tough one. I think I really jacked up that side quest play. All the mana. All the mana. That we don't need. We need plays. We need plays. Wow. Wow. Wow, come on. We need plays desperately. Desperately need plays. Or flashback cards, anything could help right now. And he didn't even exile. Oh my Jesus. This just was a bad sequence of cards. I didn't play the mana because I was like, maybe I'll draw a card that lets me draw this card, and he made me discard the card, and now I can't play the retrieve from the graveyard on schedule. Everything has been sequenced, and this game has just been slightly off. And we don't have no flyer, so we lose. That game was just slightly off the ever since I discarded that Rydia. I should have just played the Rydia, played the land, don't discard anything, and go. That was the move, and I chose not to do it. And I lost early game value, and it just spiraled from there. It just went crazy. But you live and learn. Overall, I think the deck was okay. Clive honestly just was not exciting. I rarely ever got to flip him. Maybe that's because he was a removal sink. You know, they took care of him really quick. But in a lot of cases, I wasn't able to play him early enough, I guess, because I didn't want to discard. But maybe I shouldn't have cared about that. It does have the flip fight ability, but never flipped it. Overall, everything else was great as far as Thunder Magic. Like, honestly, you take me back and say Thunder Magic versus Clive, I'm going Thunder Magic. It's early game, it's easy, efficient, and it goes throughout the entirety of the game. Nothing you have to wait on. Syncopate was fine. Sahagin was great. I would totally keep picking that. Blazing Bomb was in the deck. It was it was okay. It wasn't all that. Retrieve the Esper was great. Card collection was great. Call of the Mountain Chocobo, Gigantic Toad, Rich Sun Horizon, Shan Toto, Precious Wandering, Summer Ifrit, Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum, Rydia, just all your greens. Like everything was great. I think these three cards were just a little lackluster. Yeah, we had some good matches today. But I'm gonna wrap it up for now there. I got some things I gotta handle this evening. I just wanted to get a draft in for today. I'm gonna try to get back to my daily drafting, especially with Final Fantasy being in the quick draft queue. So if you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you know when I go live. I also stream on Twitch for the YouTube viewers. I stream Twitch slash what is it? Switch.tv slash Mr.Clintastik. There you'll probably find me playing Marvel Rivals with my friends. So, yeah, as always, you guys are fantastic. My name is Mr. Fantastic. I'll catch you guys. I'll say Mr. Fantastic because I've been playing Marvel Rivals. My name is Mr. Clintastik. I'll catch you guys next time. For sure, I'll check that out, Heaven, and see what that's about. I'm going to put it on YouTube in a minute. For sure.